not everybody can be smart. But
Neato.
I'm lucky as fuck.
Neato.
I'm lucky as fuck.
I think
Yes?
we've hit actually a different problem.
What?
I don't think you have a creativity problem. I don't think you have a intelligence problem, because real talk, I've been listening to you. I have the ability, like I know I'm smart and I've gone through a lot of stuff. I have the ability to tell somebody's intelligence pretty much off the bat when I'm talking to them. You're not unintelligent. I would actually put you at above average, stuff like that, in your intelligence. I feel that you actually have a confidence problem that plagues every part of your life. It plagues your creativity because you compare yourself to other people and you become less and less confident comparing yourself to other people. You think that you're less intelligent because you're comparing yourself to. I feel at the core you actually just have a confidence problem, not a creativity or an intelligence problem. You're second guessing yourself all the time. You're the last one on the job log, and I left you to the end because you were the most powerful Neato on the planet. What are you going to do to elevate your content with the next 3 months, bro?
Is everything working, by the way? I'm so
Of course.
sorry about that.
It's okay. Yeah, no,
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Bro, don't worry. I'm a professional. You were muted within a couple seconds. You're fine.
I looked over, I was server muted. I was like, what the hell?
I'll get to you in a second, Sappy. No problem, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
See, that's
kind
the
of where I'm
problem.
at.
And that's what we need to talk about, because you should always be working on something. If you're not working on something, you're stagnating, you're dying. I actually I talked to Zeke Fox a little bit ago, who was at like 48 average, and he's dropped down to like 16 average because he's stagnated.
I don't know. I did just like move my entire setup like out of my bedroom and down to the basement where I have
man,
and stuff.
That sounds like
So,
an
like,
excuse. That's awesome. What an excuse. Let's go.
No, that's not an excuse. I'm saying that like I'm like, okay, I moved it down here. I have all this empty space. What can I do with it?
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Put a
I
stripper
could
pole in.
use-
Let's go.
Huh?
What?
But yeah, okay, sure. That's not a TOS violation. That's right.
All right. So, Nito, how about you just tell us what you're doing now so that we can have an idea of what your current content is?
I'm trying to like balance out like for a while I was focusing like really hard on like multiplayer games and playing with friends and stuff on stream. And
So you're
like,
playing it. Wait. So let me get like a kind of an idea. You're playing video games on Twitch and talking while doing it.
While being a big buff dragon, but yes.
Well, having a VR chat avatar.
Yes.
So what the fuck does separate you from every other furry streamer or every other streamer on the platform? You got 9.5 million competitors that are all playing video games and talking.
I'm incredibly quirky and entertaining on the mic.
Yeah, but a lot of if we have 9.5 million people, I'm going to assume at least half of them are entertaining. You would not have gotten into 17 to 19 average if you weren't entertaining. Let's be fair. That's already predetermined.
Yeah.
But we were talking
and
about
my knee-jerk reaction to your question is, oh, it's me.
Yeah.
That's what separates me. It's me.
Right, but like, it's me, Mario. But like, how do we get you in front of more people so that you can shine? Because Twitch has no discoverability of that. So either you're a very unique stream on Twitch, which gets discovered, or you do other things. So like we talked to Jane, we talked to Helix, because they are now activating their unique quality, which will make them blow up on Twitch, right? Jane is doing like some guitar riffs and actually gaining the confidence to show themselves in front of being a public figure. Helix is gaining his skills and confidence and having like a tutorial kind of thing, which is educational content. Jane's doing entertainment and skill-based like production thing. You're playing games on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Which your skill is entertainment and talking. Like, hey, we've been talking for a while, so I know how much quality you have, but how do we get you in front of more people so everybody can see how good you are? And how are we going to do that? What is special about you that you like to do, or something that other people can't do?
It's like, okay, this is unfair because like
What?
because like I have a relatively like okay opinion of myself. Which,
Yeah, no, I want you to go, like, I want you to dial that up 11. I want you to brag the fuck out of yourself right now.
But wait, you cut out for a bit. What?
We're gonna end up leaving this call absolutely loving ourselves. At this
Yeah, no,
point,
I want you to break the shit.
Convince us.
Yeah, I want you to break the shit about everything. If you poked your poop at 2 years old and thought it was a squirrel, I want you to tell about that. Like, you made a discovery that's like. I want you to tell me the most interesting parts about yourself and advertise it to me as if you were like selling yourself to the devil. Like,
It's, I have a relatively like decently high, I don't know, decent to high opinion of myself.
then tell me about it. Stop telling me you have a high opinion of yourself. Tell me what's good
You're
about
like
you.
you're hitting like the one weakness I have. It's just
Good.
that I don't find myself very unique.
Good. So, okay. You don't find yourself very unique. You brony motherfucking Nido queen motherfucker, dragon motherfucker ass furry who has so much conversational skills that it is impressive. And you came into my chat giving me shit about my opinion and had the bravery to come onto my stream in front of more people than what you normally used to deal with. And you say you don't got any skills.
I wasn't going that far.
Sure. But I'm telling you to dial it up to 11. I just dialed it up to 11. See, I think actually this is our crux and actually what we need to work on. You don't think you're unique.
Not really, no.
But intrinsically you are. Why? Okay, that's an interesting question. Why did it change? Why do you not believe you're unique anymore when you used to think you're unique?
It worked really, really, really hard to get rid of the parts of me that I didn't like.
Why didn't you like them?
Fair, we're the edgy, 4chan parts of me that wouldn't go away for a long time. Be glad you didn't know me like 8 fucking years ago.
Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have treated you the same. Let's see. So you went through what you call, which is normal. You went through an evolution of your character when you're young. Yeah, you grew up. When you're a young kid, you're edgy and stuff like that. But just because you transitioned from being edgy to being like calm, cool, collective, suave, something I'd even say, doesn't mean you lose interesting and unique parts about it. Like, can I tell you a story?
Yes.
Always.
A year and a half ago, I thought I was boring. I thought I was low energy and boring. The reason why I thought that was at that point in time, I wouldn't say I was in a dark place, but I was in a place where my fiance at the time didn't love me. And we were constantly trying to rekindle that. And I felt just like going through that emotional up and down, so that it drained a lot of like the happiness out of my life, which then intrinsically drained my energy, which then made me be like, man, I'm just low energy. I'm just so boring. Why would anybody ever care about me on Twitch? So a lot of times, in my opinion, if somebody has like a negative opinion about themselves that they're not unique or they're boring, so that it's more like they're, how should I put it? There's other draining factors that are taking away that uniqueness. And as soon as those factors are dealt with, it tends to flourish and explode outwards. So, I guess this is real talk with Jake. Do you feel like there's stuff that's attacking your life right now?
I miss the creative side of me, I guess. Because, like, I don't know. You know, I used to make a lot of music videos, and I was good at it. Like, technically proficient and, like, pretty good at it. But, like, doing any sort of video editing now, like, I have to do, like, a layout, stinger, height.
Yeah. You have skills.
But, like, I have skills, but, like, the problem is that I lack the creativity to, like, stick out with them. So it's like, I'm trying to...
Do you compare yourself to...
I don't know how to just be more creative.
Oh, it's impossible, because if you try... So here's the thing. Have you ever heard somebody say, hey, I want more friends?
Yeah, that was me, like,
right, and they try
fucking years ago.
And they try really hard to get friends, and it never works out for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
they're trying too hard.
Right, well, you're actively thinking about it. Here's the thing, like, this applies to happiness, creativity, friendships, and almost everything in life. If you in the art block, if you are trying hard to do something, it's going to slip through your fingers like water. Okay? The harder you grab it, the more it's farther away it gets. And the reason why you're trying hard is because there's something inside it, like anxiety, stress, that's telling you, I need this. It's missing. I lost this. It's not me anymore. It's attacking you at a soul level. And while that stress is going on, it literally shuts off that part of the brain that lets you be creative. So, are you fighting with yourself right now? Like, are you fighting hard trying to be creative?
Yeah. That's like,
Okay.
I look at, and this has kind of always been a problem with us. It's like, I look at what other people do, and I'm just like, and you know how we were talking about D&D, right?
Yeah.
And how, like, if we rolled on D&D, you would have had this, this, and this. All of my stat points would have gone into luck. And then, like, I would have somehow been in the negatives and, like, intelligence and stuff, which is, I don't see that as a problem. It's fine not to be the smartest person in the world. I don't consider myself smart, but I'm fine with it. I don't see that as a problem. Not everybody can be smart. But
Neato.
I'm lucky as fuck.
Neato.
I'm lucky as fuck.
I think
Yes?
we've hit actually a different problem.
What?
I don't think you have a creativity problem. I don't think you have a intelligence problem, because real talk, I've been listening to you. I have the ability, like I know I'm smart and I've gone through a lot of stuff. I have the ability to tell somebody's intelligence pretty much off the bat when I'm talking to them. You're not unintelligent. I would actually put you at above average, stuff like that, in your intelligence. I feel that you actually have a confidence problem that plagues every part of your life. It plagues your creativity because you compare yourself to other people and you become less and less confident comparing yourself to other people. You think that you're less intelligent because you're comparing yourself to. I feel at the core you actually just have a confidence problem, not a creativity or an intelligence problem. You're second guessing yourself all the time.
You're not entirely.
Okay.
I've had self-esteem
Tell me the parts.
issues.
Tell me the parts that I'm wrong, because I know the parts I'm right at. Tell me what parts I'm wrong at.
I don't know. It's. I doubt myself a lot, sure.
Okay.
And I check a lot of things up to luck. Like I check my Twitch growth in the past year or two. Well, I don't know. It's like
Okay.
I've worked hard,
Hey.
but I feel like a good portion of that was like luck.
Okay. Do you want me to break your mind?
What?
So, you remember before how I said something to Jane? I'm like, hey, think about this for a minute. And like they immediately like debunked me for a second. I'm like, no, let's think about this. And then we got into it and it got like pretty deep. We're about to go there, okay? So, I
You
want
are
you to think.
trapped. You might as well just be strapped down to the bed and accept your fate.
Okay. So, Nita,
All right.
luck had nothing to do with any of your success in the past.
I don't entirely agree.
Why? Tell me why.
I don't know. It's like every time that like I've hit within the past like
What? Okay, let me ask you a different question. What sounds more reasonable? That you in the past were skilled and creative and awesome enough to be able to accomplish all the things that you accomplished, or some outside force caused things to manifest that is invisible and doesn't exist?
We're about to get into some deep shit here.
Yeah, of course. Yo,
you-
did you not hear what we did with Jane? Unfortunately, let's go.
So,
Nito, one thing I have to say, please don't mumble. We can't hear you. Talk
Am I-
like as
okay,
yes,
hold on.
which
Hold
is
on.
part of your confidence thing, where you like mumble and you'll talk away. But let's go. What do you
Yeah, I
feel
know.
about?
I mean, it's good that you're telling me that I'm mumbling and shit, because
well, mumbling is a psychological thing where you want to talk to yourself to soothe yourself, and it's defensive. And normally people who self-soothe like that, it's because there's something that's like attacking them inside. And I feel like right now what's flowing in your mind is doubt.
doubt.
Yes.
Okay.
Doubt in yourself, or doubt in what I'm saying, and then you're trying to work through your mind of whether or not something is true or not, which is why you're talking to yourself.
Huh.
So let's backtrack some of that. When I tell you that luck has nothing to do with your success in the past, you rebuke it. You truly believe that luck had something to do with it. So why was past you not good enough to do what you did? Why does there have to be an outside force to help you?
So like about maybe probably a year and a half ago at this point, I'm just gonna throw.
Hit me.
I'm just gonna
Don't
throw a
hold
content
back.
warning. I'm gonna no, just throw in a content warning out there. This is very like depression, suicide related kind of stuff.
Fair enough.
Where like I found my new direction in life, which is, and I don't give a shit who judges me for this. I want to be a fucking full-time content creator. That is my dream job right now.
Okay.
That's what I want to fucking do.
Which is what I'm right now trying to help you out with, and I'm trying to set you on a path to success. But this entire time, you've dodged a question. You went on a huge story, and honestly, it's a fucking heartwarming story. I'm glad to hear that you've gone past this part, and then everything say clicked. But do you want to know what question you dodged?
What do I do to make myself stick out more?
No, not at all. What you see, you've told me that you believe that a lot of things in your life are the result of luck. And I was asking you a question of why you believe your past accomplishments were the result of luck, which from your story, what I've heard, they weren't the result of luck at all. You put a lot of hard work. You just didn't get the satisfaction out of them because you had rot on the inside. Now, if you had done that whole thing without the rot on the inside, you probably would have felt really fucking good about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But now you couldn't feel that when you have rot. Now you don't have rot. So let me ask this question. Do you believe right now that luck influences your life a lot?
To some degree, but not to a point where I'm like, oh, then my life is all luck. I don't deserve anything.
Let me ask you a different question.
Yeah.
Being in here in this stream right now, talking to me, was it luck that you ended up here?
I don't even remember why you and I started talking. I think it was because you and I hung out in a VC in Varric's Discord once. I think it's what it was, and that's how I found you.
That wasn't the question. Do you believe that is luck that you're in this call, in this stream right now talking to me?
No, because...
Why? Because it seems if you outside sources would probably say it's a very lucky sacred test. Well, why do you not believe it's lucky?
Well, because I reached out to you after that, and I kept trying to talk to you about stuff because, like, I was like, hey, well, you seem to need some video editing stuff. Although we never followed up on that, but
nope.
I'm kind of glad we didn't. I don't have the time for it these days.
Nope.
But like, I was like, hey, can I just add you as a friend so we could like talk about stuff later? And then you stopped by my stream one time, and then I asked you about Streamer Wars. Yeah. And then we kind of became friends. I don't think that's luck.
Why not?
I mean, maybe us being in that call to start everything was kind of luck, but like...
So, without batting around, why don't you believe it's luck? Give me a solid reason why you don't believe it's luck.
I don't know.
Okay. So, this is why it's not luck. You put yourself out there in that situation in Varric Stream or in Wild Abandon or what's of that. You made active choices that guided you to the situations that you're in now. If you had decided not to be part of Wild Abandon, if you decided not to be part of Varric Stream, then you would not have encountered me and we wouldn't be having this conversation. It is your choices and your will and your drive that will lead you down the path. Luck, real talk, is experience plus opportunity. And if you keep putting yourself out and getting experiences and you keep on seeking out opportunities, luck happens because you're making the effort to make it happen. Everything that you talked to me about in the past, you didn't feel the satisfaction, therefore you chalk it up to luck. But in reality, you put a lot of fucking work into it, and that's why those things happened to you back then. Nowadays, you talk about a lot of things as being luck from your past, and I feel like it's trying to like distance yourself from like those negative emotions that you had in the past. But in reality, there was a lot of good that you were doing in the past. It was just that there was some rot inside that was just coloring it black.
Yeah.
So, real talk, stop doubting yourself. You got the skills to do this shit. You're putting in the effort. If you stop doubting yourself and just relax, that creativity from back then is going to spring forth, bro.
I hope it does. I want it to really bad.
There's no hope. There is no fucking hope. Because hope is you just doubting that there is a possibility it won't.
Fair.
Right?
Fair.
Listen to the language you're using. I hope it'll happen. Hope is for people that are like just waiting for something to happen. You're an active person. You actively do things. Hope is meaningless to people that are active. You're doing it.
Okay.
And like, just listen to yourself over like the next week or so, and listen to how many times you say, "I hope something happens." So, or like, basically, I feel like just by listening to you talk to you, you actually devalue everything you do as happenstance or as like some sort of outside force whenever it's actually you doing it.
Fair. Okay.
Like, we wouldn't have this conversation right now if you didn't jump into my chat and be like, yo, that hot take was a piece of shit. You did that, which ended your ass up right here. There is like 29 people over there that just agreed with everything I said and didn't go against anything I said. That's why their asses are right over there and your ass is right here.
Fair.
So, real talk, you're skilled enough in YouTube to do good shit on YouTube. You're skilled enough on Twitch to do good shit on Twitch. I don't need to tell you what to do on those platforms to grow because you're already doing them and you already know what to do.
I already know what to do. I'm not doing them. I should be, but I'm not doing them. That's the other.
Why aren't you?
The number one thing that's holding me back right now is laziness. Number two.
It's not laziness.
The self-confidence.
Laziness does not exist.
Okay.
Oh, we got the okay from that. Let's go. Oh, we want to double dump today? Let's double dump. Why are you lazy? Why do you think you're lazy?
Actually want to hear this too.
Because you just said that you aren't doing a YouTube because you're lazy. You feel that
editing
you could do
videos is so hard for me these days.
Why is it hard for you these days?
Because I wish I was enjoying it like I used to.
So you're not enjoying it?
No.
Okay. Why aren't you enjoying it?
Perfectionism.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
I'm
so we're not lazy.
I'm thinking about it.
So we're not lazy.
I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I have such a high standard for like any content I make.
Nito, you're about to get mind fucked. Okay.
Oh,
wait
God,
for this.
No.
So
this is gonna hurt.
Yeah. So you don't want to do YouTube because you're lazy. You're not actually lazy. You just don't enjoy editing anymore. Why you don't enjoy editing? Because you're a perfectionist. Because you're doubting every single thing you're doing, that it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not going. That little cloud of doubt is stopping you from enjoying what you're doing and putting out anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have such a high standard for everything that I do.
That's
because
the terminology for somebody.
You notice, like, I'm like, and it backfires on me a lot too. Because I want, when it comes to my stream, like, the thing I focus on the most is like, I want it to look good, I want it to sound good. That's why I bought, like, I don't even remember how much.
Nito, how many followers do you have on your YouTube channel right now?
I've lost.
No, I don't know. No. That is some bullshit right there. What you just started there. Oh, I've lost, bro. I didn't ask you what you lost.
I'm at 15,100.
15,100. No, I'm asking. Don't you, however, me? I'm asking the questions here, motherfucker. Nah, I love you though. Okay, how many of them are actively engaging with the content you put out right now?
Less than 100.
Cool. So essentially, we got what is known as a fresh from scratch content because your 15,000 is from your Brony days, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Exclusively.
And you haven't posted on there in a long time, and everybody's forgotten the channel, right?
Let's see. The last video I posted was actually like a compilation of like clips and stuff from May to July this year. The channel's dead.
Good. Cool. So in reality, we're starting at 0. Would it make a difference? You know what? I have a question for you, Nito. And actually, I think we just got something actionable.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you start a new channel?
I have started a new channel.
Then here's my question. When I asked you, what's your channel at? You told me about your past channel, even though you've already started a new one. Why?
Because what I wound up doing was just fixing everything around and trying to. So basically, I have 3 YouTube channels that I use regularly. I have the main. I have the main Nido Queer. I
Okay.
have my clips channel where I just upload Twitch clips. That's all of
Okay.
it. And then I have my VOD channel where I just upload my VODs.
Okay. So let's talk about your clips channel.
35.
No.
35 subs.
No. That was not the question at all.
Oh, okay.
Why does that exist?
I saw another YouTuber doing it. A
Okay.
YouTuber / Twitch streamer doing it.
And how well is that going for them?
I didn't really consider why they were doing it until like I realized I was like, oh, it's because they're a Smash player that does like sick combos, so they want to like have the combos like preserved somewhere in a single video.
So-
Whereas me, I'm trying to preserve like singular special moments so that they just are existing on their own.
So let me ask you a question. And it's going to be the harshest question I've asked anybody in this stream tonight. Who cares about Nido Queer to watch their clips right now?
Very few.
I would say 0. Because if they
You
were
would say
watching,
0.
I would just say because if they were watching your clips, they're probably people that watch your stream,
Fair.
right? Nobody is actively looking for a guy playing video games on Twitch clips because nobody knows this guy playing. This applies to me too. I don't put my Twitch clips on fucking YouTube because nobody gives a shit. They're going to watch Summit's clips. They're going to watch XQC's clips. People that already have a brand, already have an audience and thing that they're just biting at the tip to catch anything that they can get, right? We're small streamers. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Second point, which is going to connect to the thing. Why do you have a VOD channel?
So I don't lose them.
Who cares about them?
Me.
Why do you care
That's
about them?
strictly for me. That's
Why-
strictly for me.
So are they like published at all?
Yeah, they're published.
Why? If there's just for you, why would you publish them?
In case somebody gets bored enough to watch them.
Nobody
That
cares.
one is just a throwaway channel. I'm fully willing to admit that that's a throwaway channel. It
Then why
doesn't
don't you throw it
exist.
away?
Because I don't gain anything by using it, and I don't lose anything by doing it either.
do
Because it
lose.
takes no
You-
time.
You definitely lose. Absolutely.
How do I lose?
Mental wear. Everything you do in life has a certain mental weight on your brain, even if you don't believe that. Everything that is on your brain that you're trying to actively maintain or dealing with will take away from your ability to create things.
I guess. I just
Even
I
if
say I
it's
have
simple
nothing.
as uploading it to that thing. You're having
Yeah,
to
I
worry
just-
about downloading the VOD and then uploading it over there.
I just export it straight from Twitch.
Yeah, so you have to, at the end of every stream, go over, export it directly from Twitch every single time. It's something that you have to keep in mind and you have to mentally upkeep. Mental upkeep over long terms is like one of the worst things for creativity. Straight up.
I mean, I don't do it. I'm actually like months behind, or not months, but like,
Right?
behind
And
in
doesn't
my VODs.
that fuck with you a little bit? Be like, fuck, I missed this one. Oh, it's
No,
I'm behind. You
No,
live-
because I didn't get the idea until I was like 2 months into it.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't get the idea until I was just like already
Did you-
like 2 months behind on VODs. So
Did you just hear your language there?
no?
I'm 2 months behind. Not that I just started this recently, but I'm 2 months behind.
So
That's
you're
just a-
saying that if I wanted to do it, then I should have just spent like all day just like upload.
No, I'm saying that doing this is putting a mental tax on you, and your language towards it is negative. It's not neutral. I am 2 months behind is a negative statement.
Fair.
And just having that small negative bubble just adds to your mental stress that you aren't even aware of.
Okay.
So now that we killed 2 of your YouTube channels, let's move on to the third. What's the third YouTube channel that you got?
It's
It's
just,
that's
we're talking about the
Pony
Clips
one.
channel.
Yeah, we
and
killed the Clips
other-
channel. Fuck it. We killed the VOD channel.
VOD
Fuck
channel.
it. So what's the third channel?
It's just the Nido Queer. That's the
The-
15.1k
The
subs.
Pwn. But it's dead, right?
Yeah.
So, Nido.
You
this
saying
is-
I should start another one?
No, this is going to be very cathartic to you. You should delete those other 2 and start fresh on a new one. And probably, honestly, ignore the shit out of that other one. If it's cathartic to you to delete that 15k one, feel free. It's dead anyway. Bury it.
I mean,
Like, fucking bury it.
about a year ago, I fucking deleted like the majority of the content off the channel.
Then delete the whole thing. Why are you holding on to something from your past?
Because my fiance made me feel bad about it.
Why? And there we go. That's negative. That's fucking negative.
What's negative?
He made me. AKA, you were forced to do something against your will. What did you want to do with it?
I don't know. I was just mad. I was just mad that I couldn't get back to where I was before, I guess. Or get people to watch the new stuff.
Right,
So,
because those 15K people weren't there for the new stuff. They were there for the pony stuff. And they've all moved on with their lives. And they've all gone to do different things. And
no, they're still very, 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 very much into pony. They just...
Right, but they're not into your new shit.
They're not into my new shit.
Right, which means you need to move on. And you're going to be mentally taxed every single time you post something new there, because it's not going to get what you're used to getting. And you're going to see past videos in there with like 30K views or some shit like that. And every single time you post something that, when you first start posting something on YouTube, you're only going to get 30 clicks, maybe 100 clicks of that when you're first starting. Maybe sometimes even 15. Who knows when the algorithm picks up? But honestly, you know how this works. Bury your past. You've already gone past it. Start fresh, bro, and your creativity will come back. In fact, it's not even coming back. You're just going to unlock it.
Fair. It's just... It's hard to let go, dude.
Oh, fuck. Oh, believe me, I know it's hard to let go. There's been so many things that I've had to fight with in my life that if I had to let them go a year earlier, things would have been so much better. But hindsight's fucking 2020.
I was in the right place, right time, and worked so hard to get those 16,000 people, and then losing 1,000 people after deleting a bunch of content, and then having none of them interact with their stuff. It sucks.
Have you ever heard of something called the sunk cost fallacy?
No.
So this affects gamblers a lot. So they'll go into a casino and they'll put down $15,000 worth of money on these tables, and they'll play them, and they'll be up to the 20,000. They're like, yeah, we can win more stuff of that. And all of a sudden they lose it all. And they're like, oh, if I just put another 1,000 in, I'll win it all back. And they lose that 1,000. And it's like, if I just put another 1,000 in, I'll win it all back. And they lose that 1,000. And they just get themselves into a death spiral because they sunk that 15,000. Therefore, they have to keep going. It's the same thing with like houses or anything else, or relationships. A lot of people can't move on from those, and it's hard to let go once you've invested a lot of time into something. Like, I should have let my relationship go at year 9. I held on to it until year 10, and if we had held on to it, let it go into year 9, when we should have, if we had the courage to do that, then we wouldn't be at odds. Nobody would have cheated on each other, and we would have been best friends till today. But I feel like you're still holding on to a lot of your past, and that past keeps echoing in your ear and giving you doubts on everything you do. And I think you need to bury it.
I agree.
So, Nito,
I agree wholeheartedly.
just like I asked these other people, when are you going to bury your channel and start new, start fresh?
Stream it for the whole world to see.
No, you don't have to stream it. No, this is actually this is a private thing. We don't want a fanfare. This is not a procession. This is like when you bury your dog after they passed away after a couple of years. When are you gonna bury this, Nito?
I could do it right now.
Do it right now, then. Delete all 3.
Drum roll.
Not that kind of funeral. Just nice and quiet and silent.
I mean, I could play a sad riff.
I'm sure you could.
Yes, Google, it is me. Come on, let me do it. Oh my god.
Right, Zeno? It's a good
Factor
time.
authentication fucking me. Oh my god.
It's okay. Take your time. We're in no rush.
Alright. It is done.
How'd you feel?
Weird.
Weird.
Extremely weird.
Okay.
Extremely fucking weird. A little bit regretful, but I'll get over it.
Tell me through the weird. What feels weird about it?
I know it's the right thing to do. It's just it sucks, you know? It sucks to say goodbye.
Yeah. It's like a good friend that you just never will see again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who was there for you when things were tough, and now you're all grown up and it's not the same.
Not at all.
Basically took your train bike and just yeeted off your training wheels.
All right. Well, with that, I'll. Oh shit, Rico's coming in. Okay. I was gonna say with that, I think we're done for tonight. But apparently, Rico Husky wants to spill his guts and get disemboweled. All right.